Hey, magical adventurers! Welcome back to Hogwarts Game Secrets. It's your girl, Harmony Quinn, ready to dive headfirst into another enchanting chapter of my Hogwarts journey. If you're new here, welcome to the most magical corner of YouTube, where we uncover the secrets, the spells, and all the drama of Hogwarts Legacy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and leave me a comment, because trust me, this adventure is one you'll want to share. Last week, we took our first steps into this incredible world, but things are really heating up now. Today is the big moment, my sorting ceremony. Which house will I end up in? Will I be brewing potions in the dungeons, or casting spells in the tower? Stick around, because this episode is packed. I'll be meeting my classmates, learning new potions, and maybe even uncovering a few hidden secrets along the way. Oh, and don't forget to guess my house in the comments before the sorting hat reveals it. So grab your wands, prepare your potions, and settle in for a magical adventure. This is just the beginning, and there's so much more ahead. All right, let's make some magic happen.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Looks like the sorting hat knows where I truly belong. Slytherin, ambition, cunning, and maybe a little mischief. It's all part of the journey, right? I can't wait to see what adventures await in the dungeons of Hogwarts. Let's show them what being a true Slytherin is all about.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Well, that's a bummer. No Quidditch this year. But hey, if Professor Black says we need to focus on our studies, I guess there's no arguing with that. Besides, who needs a broomstick when we've got even bigger adventures ahead? Let's turn this setback into an opportunity for some real magic. Onward to greater challenges.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
After Professor Black's announcement about Quidditch being cancelled, you could feel the disappointment in the air. Everyone just stormed off to their dorms, frustrated and let down. But before I could even start sulking, Professor Weasley approached me. She's amazing, by the way. So warm and welcoming. She invited me to check out the Slytherin common room, And wow, it's beyond anything I could have imagined. The dim lighting, the intricate details on the walls, the serene view of the Black Lake. It's magical. She walked me through the space, explaining its history and how it's a haven for the ambitious and cunning. Honestly, this place feels like home already. Let's take a look around. There's so much to explore.
You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Last night at Hogwarts was absolutely magical. So much excitement I barely got any sleep. Now, it's a brand new day and I can't wait to see what's next. First stop, the Slytherin common room. Time to meet my new housemates and maybe make some allies for the adventures ahead. After that, I've got to track down Professor Weasley. She's been so supportive, and I'm dying to know what she has planned for me today. Will it be more secrets to uncover? Spells to learn? Or maybe another surprise waiting around the corner? Stick with me as we dive headfirst into another magical day at Hogwarts. Let's make some memories. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more magical moments.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
First up, I met Sebastian, and honestly, making new friends in the magical world of Hogwarts feels amazing. There's something so special about connecting with people in this enchanted atmosphere. It's like the magic brings us all together. But the journey doesn't stop here. Who's next? Let's find out together. Stay tuned.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Next up, I met Imelda. While it's great to make another new friend, I can't say I got the best vibe from her. She seems a bit jealous. Maybe it's the pink hair, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. But she definitely has that competitive edge. Either way, it's time to meet the last of my Slytherin housemates. Let's see what kind of magic this encounter brings.
Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
After meeting Omnis and wrapping up my first tasks in the common room, I thought I'd finally have a moment to catch my breath. But then, my name echoed through the common room speakers. Professor Weasley is calling for me. No time to waste. I need to get to her right away. Maybe she has my first big task. Or perhaps there's something new for me to learn. Either way, I'm not keeping her waiting. Let's go.
Your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I couldn't be more excited. Professor Weasley just gave me my very own Wizard's Field Guide. This isn't just any ordinary book. It's enchanted to help me navigate my journey at Hogwarts. It tracks my progress, teaches me new spells, and even helps me uncover hidden secrets across the castle and beyond. Now we're heading out for a tour of the school, and I can already feel the magic in the air. I'll be collecting field guide pages, solving mysteries, and maybe even unlocking new tasks. This book is going to be my ultimate companion on this magical adventure. Let's see what's waiting for us out there.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
You should hear Shah talking about it. It's no wonder own ideas don't catch a line.
The first day at Hogwarts has been nothing short of intense, and it's far from over. Everything Professor Weasley has taught me feels incredibly valuable, almost like each lesson might save my life someday. Don't ask me how I know. My wizard instincts are just that strong. You know, my intuition is sharper than most wizards out there. Up next, I'll be meeting with Professor Fig again. Who knows what he has in store for me this time? Stay tuned, because I have a feeling this is going to be big.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. Focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I have to admit, I've missed chatting with Professor Fig and learning from his wisdom. It's always such a privilege. After a quick talk and some important advice from him, I can officially say this quest is complete. With a warm welcome to Hogwarts. It's time to dive into the next chapter of my journey. My next stop, the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I'm so curious to see what awaits me there. Spells, duels, or maybe even some unexpected surprises. Whatever it is, I'm ready to give it my all and prove I belong here. Let's get to it.
that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard.
As I stepped into the defense against the dark arts classroom, I saw my classmates already hard at work. Or should I say, hard at causing chaos. One of them cast a spell so wrong, it almost brought the dinosaur skeleton crashing down on the entire room. For a second, I thought we were all doomed. But just as disaster was about to strike, our professor burst in and saved the day with a spell I've never heard before, Levioso. Honestly, I was a bit shaken, but mostly just amazed. It's only my first day at Hogwarts, so where would I have even learned about this? That's the beauty of this place. Every moment is a surprise, and every surprise is magical. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to learn Levioso today too. One thing's for sure, I couldn't be happier to call this place home. Let's see what happens next.
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Just as I expected, I've learned my first new spell, Levioso. It's such a simple incantation, but the power behind it is incredible. Now comes the fun part. Testing it out, let's see what kind of magic we can make happen with this one. Stay tuned, because things are about to get interesting.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I do enjoy
a lively duel.
Levioso! Protego? Complicates things.
Only all of my students were this adept. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
I got to practice my new spell, Levioso, with Sebastian, and honestly, I nailed it. Both my professor and my classmates were pretty impressed. Not gonna lie, that felt amazing. With this task successfully completed, it's time to move on. Next stop, charm class. Who knows what surprises are waiting for me there? Let's keep the magic going.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Natty. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
This class is already shaping up to be something special. I made a new friend named Natty who invited me to sit next to her. She seems awesome. And I just met Professor Ronan, who is clearly an incredible teacher. His wisdom and approach really stand out. For now, I'll let the professor take over and guide the class. Who knows, maybe you'll pick up a few magical tips along the way too. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back here in just a bit. Let's see what we can learn.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Professor Ronan just taught us a brand new spell, Accio. It's so exciting to finally learn how to summon objects with magic. And guess what? I nailed it during practice. Now it's time to take it up a notch and put this spell to the test with more practice. Let's see how far we can take it.
Lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me! I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. Very good. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
That's it!
Here we go! There we go. Brilliant! Watch this. That is how it's done.
Very good. us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew. Sharp. Yes!
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. There we go. Here.
Splendid! Very good, both of you. Well done.
On the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
This class and quest are officially complete. I've learned everything I need to know about Accio, and let's just say, I mastered it. Even the races with Natty ended with me on top. What a win! For now, today's adventures and lessons have come to an end, but I know there's so much more magic waiting for us tomorrow. Stay tuned for the next chapter.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Wow, what an incredible first day at Hogwarts. From meeting new friends like Sebastian and Natty to learning amazing spells like Levioso and Accio, this has been a whirlwind of magic and discovery. And let's not forget the chaos in defense against the dark arts or my first taste of the Slytherin common room. It's all been unforgettable. I'm so excited to see where this journey takes us next. If today was any sign, we're in for some epic adventures, thrilling challenges, and so much magic to uncover. Thank you for being here with me, sharing in all the excitement. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your favorite part, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single moment of this magical journey. Trust me, it's just getting started. Until next time, keep your wands ready and your spirits high. See you soon, magical adventures.